Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be introducing to you today the Sonopar pilot with connected safety net. This video is a very short introduction just to give you an understanding who connected safety net is and how excited we are to be having the opportunity for you to try our product out. If you go to our website and want to know more about us, you can find us at connectedsafetynet.co.uk. If you scroll to the bottom of the website, you'll see the breadth of digital solutions and services that we provide, from incident management to customized audits, inspections, advanced security, contractor management, which is all your permit to work solutions, your maintenance and asset management for facilities management, your full ESG environmental management, micro learning, the knowledge management solution that we have, event management, so you can manage projects through the platform. And as you'd expect in a safety compliance platform, emergency crisis management, risk assessments, and also our connected AI solution, which you'll be experiencing through the pilot. So that's a very short introduction to us. Just to give you an insight to the configuration that we've set up, you will be having training and you'll have your own customer care manager that will be available through the pilot to make sure you get good support. And please don't hesitate to reach out for additional training or any questions that you may have. Now, what you see in front of you here is our website configuration for Sonopar and the actual pilot that will happen. Now, the first thing to note is that you can switch to different languages. So if I go to my name in the corner, my PR, as you can see, and I go to my profile, it's very easy to switch over to the language in which I want to operate my desktop. So here, let's say I'm going to do French. I can then simply come to the bottom here and save, and that will now switch everything over to the language that you require. So here you can see I can quickly switch back or switch forward. So this gives you the customization you need to make sure the pilot can work in the language that you need. Now I'm going to go back and switch over to English again just for the remainder of this introduction. So I'll go back again to my profile, go down to language and switch back to English and save, and that allows then the browser to operate back in the language that you need as an individual. Now this same process is available on the mobile, so you will be receiving a welcome pack that will navigate the simplicity of downloading the app and connecting to your portal. But once you do, you're going to have the same requirements to switch to different languages. So here in the corner here, let's say, for example, I touch that burger menu in the corner there. You can see there's a burger menu. If I touch that burger menu, I can now go into settings. And then in settings, you can see there is an option there to switch languages. So here I can now say I'm going to switch to French, and then apply the language, and that will switch the phone over to the language that you want to operate. So again, that's important to make sure that you understand the agility of our platform, that you can switch from different languages very easy. Clearly, you need to know how to do that. So let's switch back to English and apply. And then what you'll see here is that we've assembled for you a number of forms that will be used to effectively demonstrate the various processes that will be part of the pilot. We are also very keen to get from you any localized forms that you'd like us to digitize. It's worth noting that we are a global platform that helps standardize and digitize processes, but we are very strong at also localizing. So there may be templates which are global across your organization, but we are also very good at allowing you to digitize any process you want through this digital factory exactly the way you work. And that's a really important feature that we want to demonstrate through this pilot. So for this reason, we're quite encouraged if you would like to give us any additional documents that you'd like us to digitize so that you can see how this works in practice. So let's navigate around the platform here. First of all, to note that this is also customizable. So if you want quick action buttons to get through to various form sets or documents, you can do so. But if I come in here, I can see all of the sample documents that have been provided. So we've had a couple that we've been given from your global team. So we've got inspection from branch and we've got inspection from warehouse. Some of the others is from our operations with Sonopar in the UK, where we've got a few sample forms in here that will allow you to, again, experience how our product works, including micro-learning. So we've got a very good e-learning platform that's also AI enabled and helps analyze individual users. So this is section here is just really helping you to navigate around the product. You then got what we call actions. So this is where through the digital forms, you can have automated actions where the system is helping you make sure everyone who's dealing with critical processes are making sure these get done. Simply, you can track by individual, you can track by different priorities. The system automates email alerting to the individuals that they have something due on that day. And of course, if it's not complete, they will then get an email to say this has now been escalated to the manager. So then this is a lot of automation. You can also schedule all of your audits, your inspections for the whole year so that nobody misses anything that needs to be done. And you can search by different categories as well. So the action tracker is a very popular feature of our product and something we're quite keen for you to use. We also have a document depository solution, which again, very happy for you to trial if you want to trial it, but something maybe that you want to do later in the trial process. The other thing to note is that you have access to maintenance where you can set up users very easily just by clicking on, let's say, incident management, and you can now go in and select or unselect registered users into the system. So again, we will train you to do this. We will support you in how this works, but it gives you control of everything that's going on. The other thing that's really great about our product is if you don't want some of your staff to be downloading the app on their phones, you can have your digital processes as a QR code. So if we did, for example, the facilities issue log, I can simply touch on this here and I can ask the system to give me a QR code, and that QR code can be used without needing the software downloaded on the phone, but clearly all the information is coming back into the central system. So again, you have the app, but you also have the agility to create customized QR codes that can also be pin protected if you want. So this is a very short introduction just to show you how to navigate around the platform. There's a great deal more that we will teach you through the pilot period, but this is a general introduction of how you get yourself set up with the portal, switching to the language you need, also the app, switching to the language you need. And again, we are very excited to be working with you in the coming weeks to get a great experience.